Good evening, Gens fans. I'm here with Maddie Holum ahead of our 22nd game of the season. It's a home game against the Strasburg Express tonight, Maddie, and that will mark the official halfway point for the Gens in this 2023 Valley League Summer Ball season. Maddie, the hitting has really carried the day so far for the Gens for this first half. And again, 5 All-Stars on this team, but just the bats have been there all year.
Bats have been there all year. We have a lot of good guys going to line up and down that's contributed to this point. Alex McCoy has been as good as anybody. Jeremy Wagner, Luis Ramirez. Then we've had some other guys stepping up. Alex Miller, a guy that we only bring him out of the box on special occasions, and he'll go out and get a couple hits and move guys over. So we've done really well with the bats. We got to clean some things up in the infield. 36 errors I think we're up to right now, and those 36 errors have probably cost us 7 or 8 wins, and you take away half of those, we're right back in the middle, if not the top half of this thing. So we're looking at improving that in the second half, as well as improving things at the plate. To start off a little slow for us, hitting with runners in scoring position, but we've done a fantastic job. We've made some adjustments, and Terrell Thompson, our hitting coach, has worked with the guys day in and day out to change our approach, and it's helped out a lot.
The defensive issues have really been the main bugaboo so far, and like you said, it's really taking a couple wins away from this team. We've seen Alex Miller pitch a couple different games this year just because games have gotten a little out of reach at times, but the pitching staff is coming around. You can see the signs over the past couple weeks. They're really starting to lock in, more consistently throwing strikes. When that defense comes around, this team's really going to be able to take off.
Absolutely. Carl Bryce, our pitching coach, has done a great job. It kind of started off slow with us pitching-wise, but he's got the guys locked into some new routines and going about things the right way, and it's showing on the field. We got a lot of guys who had some innings at the lower levels of college baseball. Now they're facing hitters they never faced before, and they're making the adjustments, and that's how you could tell the guys we got here are good players and they're quality guys, and they're learning a lot this summer, and Carl's done a great job of teaching them. He's a guy who played in professional baseball for 7 years, and just sharing some of his experiences and routines with guys is helped him turn it around a little bit.
I think pitching issues coming out of the gate are to be expected. You got to get guys on page with catchers. You got a bunch of different catchers who can be able to rotate in throughout the season. So that's not necessarily the most surprising thing. But what we do know, this team is full of talent, and Maddie, once they click, we're going to start to rise up these VBL standings, man. It's not where you want to be at right now, but this team has all the talent in the world, and everything's still in front of them, again, only halfway through the season.
Yeah, you know what? The Valley League is so tight right now with all the teams top to bottom. Even though we've started off with a pretty bad record right now, 7-14, we're only 5.5 games out of this somehow, or 6 or something like that, out of being in first place. So, our goal is to make the playoffs. It's not necessarily to win the regular season championship, even though that would be nice. Charlottesville and Strasburg are good baseball teams, and really it's anybody's race. July is going to be pretty interesting. Some of the other teams maybe losing some of their better players. Our guys are locked in here, so we're going to be a unit for the rest of the year, and I feel like we're going to be a second half team. You can even see it in the games. We really turn it up in the second half, and we make things competitive even on nights where things aren't going so well. So guys are buying into some of the new things we're doing around here in Waynesboro, and I think it's going to turn it around for us.
The old cliche is that you only have to get in. After that, anything can happen. You've seen it in the majors. You've seen it at other levels. Waynesboro is hoping to be that team this year. Make sure you bring the Genergy tonight against Strasburg and tomorrow against Stanton.